We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
The picture. Not a baby.
Oh,
No, that's the baby. She cut his hair off. She cut his hair off.
Blessings upon blessings to each and every one of you that came and chimed into my commentary video. Know that your thoughts and your opinion are truly welcome in the comments down below. But like I always say, class is in session. This class that we're going to break down and give our own thoughts and our opinion. I didn't really want to cover this class session, but I'm going to cover it because who gives a fuck? It's my commentary, right? My commentary, my opinions and thoughts of anything I decide to put out here. Ma'am, I wasn't, to be quite honest with y'all, I wasn't going to cover it, but then I'm like, the more I saw the video, Honey saw the video of, the young lady apologizing to her soon-to-be ex-husband. And I'm like, I don't care, to be quite honest. I don't care if who she apologized to, whatever, but how I feel and who I'm talking about is Latoya Manuel, right? Latoya Mucker, whatever name she holds. I'm like, why? If she wants to apologize to him, that's her business. But at the end of the day, as a woman, you should stay true to who you are. Stay true to yourself. If you want to apologize, you owe, at the end of the day, I feel like she owes Erica Child an apology. And I give two flying fucks about Erica, flying fuck about Toya or whoever I cover, because at the end of the day, these people don't benefit in my life. These people don't do nothing for me, and I don't do nothing for them. I try to be genuine to people because that's who I am. You understand? I don't wish ill will on nobody. But like I say, when you bring kids up into a situation that has to do with grown folks, I can't respect that. I can't. But I can't not control adults. Adults control themselves. But when you allow your best friend or your homegirl, whatever the fuck, to come on Instagram and to act the way she act and pretending she was drunk, because if a person get drunk and act that fool, then they don't need to drink again. If a person gets drunk and then tell your business without you telling your business, then that person don't need to be drinking because they don't know how to handle themselves when they're drunk. You understand? But I believe in a situation and a wise tale where they say drunk mouth tells sober words. As I went back to go listen to the audio of the girl Nicole in Creole, they was there talking, and as they was there talking, I forgot how the situation transpired. She was looking up, Erica's face onto her phone. But in that picture, you hear her saying, that's her. Oh, that's her child. Ooh. She put a face that, ooh, I think she said, ooh, is he gay? I'm like, what? How a damn a child, a baby, or a kid gonna know they're gay if they're just a kid? So I'm like, But you could tell it was like being shady to a child. If you don't want others to be shady to your kids, don't go shady to another person's child because you have a disagreement or you have a falling out with a person. Because how many persons in life, in my lifetime, I may have a fallout or a disagreement. I'm never coming for nobody's kid. That's just me. That's my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? If people want to come for other people's kids, that's their issue. But when you have a platform, as she says, you understand, you should be smart with strategy of not going against anyone, kids, because that's going to look wrong on you. People are really going to unsubscribe because some people feel like kids are off limits. But that's neither here or there. I feel like her friend told so much of her business out onto social media and she allowed it. She laughed. To be quite honest, they didn't look drunk. And I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing just because, don't find nothing wrong with the girl. I don't have no beef with nobody. I really don't, because it's life. I don't have beef with anybody. I don't care for beef. You understand? But I'm going to be true to who I am. You understand? Just because you like a person doesn't mean you got to sugarcoat their shit all the time. You understand? And I'm going to be honest, I don't like Nicole. I don't like her. She rubbed me off the wrong way as how she was conducting herself. As she was just running her mouth too much and speaking for Toya. Toya is a grown woman. She could have talked for herself. Drunk or not drunk, come on, y'all know she could have talked for herself. You understand? She was starting a lot of bullshit without starting bullshit. Like she was, calling people out, making fun of people how they look, making fun of people kids, and then in the same breath of air want to be kumbaya with other people. That's not how it goes, because at the end of the day, if you don't want nobody to judge you, you don't go judging somebody. You understand? If you don't want nobody talking on your kids, you don't go talking on nobody else's kids. And then that bullshit she kept saying, I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised I am. But I'm going to tell you, whatever city you from, bitches get dragged every other day. Some hold their ground, some don't hold their ground. And people with loud mouth as well too, they get dragged every other day as well too. So they should stand on what they stand on. And to clear, just because you say I'm from Brooklyn, that don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. To me, that's very childish behavior. Whatever state you from is whatever state you from. And then on as well, y'all speaking on people that have trachs in their throat, have cancer, throat cancer, or whatever. Let's go say that was a troll that was on their live. Let's go say if it was a troll. Okay, if it was a troll. Troll was trolling. But let's go say that was a real person that sound like that, because quite honestly, I know a significant person that has, and she's an elderly lady. She has those things in her throat. I think I call them a trach, whatever. She has one of those in her throat, and she sounds like that. And to talk, she has to gasp air, you understand? And she has to, it's hard for her to talk. And she's raspy because she smoked it all her life. You understand? The elderly lady smoked all her life. So I felt offended, because one thing I don't do, I'm just me. I don't make fun of the disabled. I don't make fun of anyone, because I can't stand a bully. And to me, that was giving bully vibes. To me, that was y'all was looking down on other people. I can't fuck with that. I lost so much respect, and I know how to handle people. When I lose respect, I just distance myself. And that's me. Doesn't mean I have bad blood, but I would just distance myself. Because you can't go around, belittling other people because they have an illness or disease, and not think that you ain't gonna get the same spit in life. The way they was conducting themselves, I don't care if they have a good time. Like, anybody can have a good time when you with your homegirls or you with your homeboys. But to talk down on other people, you just don't do that. You don't do that. And to say, I'll go put a trach on you, whatever. Come on, you know how many people go to depression because they have to have a trach put on them, and they know they can't look or talk the same that they used to. Some people are battling cancer, throat cancer, and they have to live with that on a daily life, and y'all over here mimicking because y'all can't handle the heat that comes to y'all, because y'all can't handle what people belittling y'all and making fun of y'all, and y'all just want to go make fun of them. If they making fun of you, all right, make fun of them, but you don't got to hit low blow and say, come on, I put a trach on you, whatever. To me, that's tacky. To me, I can't respect that. And to the Nicole woman, personally, to the Nicole woman, I have no respect for you. To me, I have no respect for you at all. To me, you seem like a bitch that barks so much that do not bite. And if you bite light bite. And I can't stand that from a bitch. To me, you started a lot of shit, and she's held accountable as well too, because she allowed it. And for you to talk on a child, for you to call a child gay, that was the lowest of the lowest, the scum of all scum. Cause that's something you just don't do. That's something you don't do, and I don't respect nobody like that. And I'm sorry, like I said, I'll stand on my shit. For even Toya to be blindsided and not to wake up and see that her friend exposed a lot of shit that she may have been doing on the sideline, but just not my business. If she was doing shit on the sideline, her friend exposed it that day. That means your friend can't hold water. That means your friend, when you turn around, your friend will talk about you. That means your friend, when she gets drunk, she will blab out every shit that you want to go tell her. You don't gotta shush her, because she grown enough to know what not to say out her mouth. To me, to quite honest, I don't see that they was drunk. To me, quite honest, they was just waiting for a moment to be messy. And if, like I said, if that is Toya being who she is, baby girl, be who you are. Be true to yourself. Never apologize for being who you are. Stand 10 toes to who you really are, your personality, your character. Because at the end of the day, everybody gonna judge us. Everybody gonna criticize us. But to hell with it. Stand true to who you are. And to who you really owe an apology to be quite honest. Speaking forward to who you really owe an apology to is that baby. Because ain't no child do not deserve to be talked on. I really don't feel like if you owe your ex-husband an apology, that should be behind closed doors. Because as I heard on the thing you say, he's not the man that everybody think he is. To be quite honest, no one will not know. Well, like I said, and I stand on my shit. I dislike, and I can't say I hate him, I just dislike his action as a man because he does not stand forward to take care of his responsibility when it comes to a little child that is brought into this world by two people. Like I say, if a father really wants to be there for a child, the father will go hell and back to be there for a child. Ain't no woman, ain't no relationship, ain't nobody standing in the middle of it. And if a man ain't being a man by now, well, ain't nothing else a woman could do, just raise a child. So that's only the picture I paint to be. To say as well, you know, like I said before, I feel like when it came to and I said it before on my platform, when it came to being in a relationship with her, I feel like, you know, he was always, you know, on the sideline while she was talking up instead of him talking. But it's clear as day to see. She said one time she likes to be in control. And she said it on one of her lives. She loves to be controlled, and that's something she has to work on. You understand? You can't go controlling everybody. Because at the end of the day, it's a 50-50 when it comes in a relationship and a marriage. So no one painted him to be a certain way. Who painted him to be a certain way was you and your friend on the Instagram live. Because clearly no one would not know nothing about Mr. Mucker if let's be transparent, let's be real. If you wouldn't have go back and have initiation with different people or telling your friends what took place with you and your man. If you don't want nobody talking on your man or know anything about your man, then it's a saying, keep your mouth closed and keep it to yourself. But if you go on telling people how your man treats you or how your man is or what your man got going on, 9 out of 10, what's going to take place? People going to start looking at him sideways. And if we're not to blame. You're to blame because you're painting the picture out here of him. We're not painting the picture out here. Me, I can speak for myself. I'm not painting the picture out here of nothing because I do commentary. I'm only going to pick up on social media what y'all put out there. What y'all got going on in your life, that does not concern me. I would never come on here and dig that deep to anybody like to expose it out there. You know how many emails I get from other people I cover, text messages that they show me And I refuse to put it on here because why? That has not been brought out to the social media, and I'm not going to do it. So what I do, keep it to myself and just cover what people put out here, because to me it's not that deep. I don't go messing nobody life up, nobody home. I give commentary. That's thoughts and opinion of anything I cover, and that's how I feel. But you and your friend Nicole put the shit out here because why? She's from Brooklyn, and you setting up a wrong image for bitches that really from Brooklyn. You understand? Because a lot of bitches that really from Brooklyn, including myself, we don't act the way you act. Sometimes we got class. Sometimes we could be ratchet. Sometimes we could be loud. Sometimes we could be, it's all that. But we don't bark so much the way you do because why? That's how you get caught slipping. I'm speaking for myself. The people that knows me in real life, I don't talk too much. I'm very quiet to myself. But I don't let no bitch run over me, and I don't let no bitch talk sideways to me. And I don't like talking, I like fighting. That's it. And that's all. I will never waste my breath with nobody. We'll meet up. So I don't understand I'm from Brooklyn. That's everybody's from every place. Every place have different type of people. So all that bullshit, no. And then what else was said? Then your friend kept on saying, she don't need YouTube. She don't need YouTube. She don't need YouTube. She do good. She do good out here. She making more money than what she make. She make more money than what she make with people on YouTube. Why are you so worried about people on YouTube? If a person decides to be on YouTube and make money from YouTube, that's their business. If a person decides that's the only income they want to have, that's their business. And they ain't asking you for shit. You don't gotta run your mouth for shit, Miss Nicole. I know people that are on YouTube that make more money than what you and Toya make. So that's not your business at the end of the day. So humble yourself. Humble yourself. Because you should not be worried about who makes money off of YouTube, who has YouTube, or who got a college degree, who don't got a college degree, who gives a rat ass at the end of the day. That's your life. You worry about your life. You don't worry about other life. You don't look down on people because people decide to make income the way they want to make income. Because if YouTube is such an issue, why the hell you on YouTube in the first place trying to make an income? Because if I was a nurse, if I was a doctor, and I had such issue with people being on YouTube and making money off YouTube, I wouldn't even be on YouTube. Everybody got a side hustle. Everybody make it by any means necessary. At the end of the day, if it ain't coming out and no one is supporting them, no one's giving money to them, it should be nobody's business what people do on the internet, how they make the money, or what they do with their money. So I feel like Nicole and Latoya on this part needs to humble themselves. Because like I say, the way God gives it to you, the way he could take it. Too much people that swear they have a silver spoon up their ass. I'm sorry, and I dislike a lot of shit that transpired that I seen with my own eyes. And I usually will be here, saying, oh, it was wrong on this time, because you don't go talking about people that how they're living, or what they're living in, or how they look like, or how their kids look like, or how they make income, or who's talking about your man. At the end of the day, y'all brought it onto social media, and that's when people could talk on it on social media. How are people living? If they live in the projects, if they live in the trailer, if they live inside their car, if they're living with their mama, if they're living with the grandma, that should be none of your business. That should be nobody's business. Because at the end of the day, that person's not taking care of that person. That person don't gotta live with that person. If the person at least got a roof overhead, that's what counts. If it's such a big issue, why don't y'all start helping back and giving back to the community? Why don't y'all start helping the homeless? Why don't you start doing better things out there, instead of judging people and bringing people down if it's such an issue? Why tearing another person look down, or calling them, Miss Piggy, or calling them the way y'all try to call people names? Because I don't know what's wrong. Why don't y'all take a good look in the mirror and find your insecurity? Because a bitch that tries to belittle people about their look is because 9 out of 10 dealing with some insecurity issues, and they need to self-evaluate themselves and find what's bothering them, work on it, and learn how to bring another woman or another person up. Because at the end of the day, in my eyes, we are all made differently and we are beautiful in our own way. So to Nicole, for the one that had the fucking loose diarrhea mouth, needs to self-evaluate and humble herself and know that you run your mouth too much. You a bitch that cannot hold water. You a bitch that cannot hold water. And that more likely 9 out of 10 will throw her own friend under the bus. Because a friend like you, I will not want to have next to me. Because you're the kind of friend that just want to hear what the girl got going on. Pretend you want to help them up. And then when it's time, when shit go left field and get hot, you take your ass out. A friend like you, I would self-evaluate and keep my eye on. Because at the end of the day, a friend is just a money in a dollar in the pocket. Friend is just a dollar in the pocket. Friends, the people who use that word loosely, friends. Get to know a person, because if a person brings you too much drama, talk about people too much behind their back, 9 out of 10, that's what they doing to you when you turn your back around. So y'all need to self-evaluate who y'all call friends to give that title to. I didn't like their life, and I actually didn't like when she tried to say, like I said, I give 2 flying fucks if she wants to apologize to her husband. That's her husband. That's her ex-husband. I don't care, but no one put him under the bus but her friend and her. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it transparent. But at the end of the day, I wish them all the best. I wish them all well. I just hope that they humble themselves. I just hope that Nicole girl learn how to handle her liquor, or pretend to handle her liquor, because how she conduct herself on that live. And I was not trying to talk about it, but I thought about it very long. I said, fuck it, let me just say my piece and just keep it moving, just keep it pushing. Because a friend like Nicole, trust me, I won't keep around me too long. That's my opinion. But other than that, your opinion, your thoughts are truly welcome on the comments down below. Even if we agree to disagree, it's all respected and love from my end.